the Lancashire Hotpots!
Hello.
Hey, hey,
To cut the man Show must go on. I love the Beatles, me.
Mamma mia, let me go. Alright.
Welcome to the second simulcast Lancashire Hotpots podcast, streamed live on Facebook and recorded on a device for broadcast on iTunes and other media streams later on. Hello.
Hello.
Alright.
And simulcast the cast tribute from.
They are indeed.
Hey, I like that. I love that.
It's exciting times, isn't it, chaps? You know, we're a few gigs in
a way.
Well, we're more than a few gigs. It's nearly the end of the year.
You're right, it's a winter tour then, yeah. And Leeds tonight. Exciting, and then it goes on. But we'll get to the dates later. Well, yeah, it's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shall we tell the good people at home our exploits that we've had so far?
What, today?
No, as in on
Or
tour.
where we've been?
Where we've been.
Yeah, we've done. Well, we've not really started yet, have we? Really, we've done two. We've done on this Carry On Hotpotting tour.
Carry On Hotpotting tour.
We've done Milton Keynes in London.
Milton Keynes. How did we find Milton Keynes?
Very
All right, yeah.
We used the sat nav, didn't we?
Sharing the love around the parts that aren't the north.
No.
And they like it, don't they?
Nice brewdog as well.
It was a nice brewdog. Yes.
The reason I like Milton Keynes because it sounds a little bit like Chips and Beans.
We had a very intense game of Jenga.
We did like Jenga.
It was that intense. People in the other parts of the bar were coming
Actually
through.
watching, Bernard at one point, he couldn't.
No.
You couldn't bring yourself to actually pull a block.
Don't want it.
In fact, Bob was that upset with his initial Jenga move, he decides to change the rules and evoke other rules, didn't he?
Yeah, just pushed it over.
You can tap it. You can tap
That's
it.
what I was getting.
Tappingham's fine, Bob.
Tappenham's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
Because if you didn't, and you just, you took one block,
The game would be over.
Instant, it'd be over.
And
you'd have to set it all up again.
on the flip side of that, if you tap it, and it starts wobbling, that's the risk that you take.
Bit of trepidation, isn't
So
it?
you've got that advantage of being able to tap it, but at the same time,
If
you
you're
don't know
the-
whether that tap might send
it's like everything starts as a bit of friendly fun. It's like my brother would not accept that if he went to the toilet, I could take all his Monopoly money. He just would not accept that, and they put him straight in jail.
Is this the Liverpool Monopoly?
I had the monopoly on those rules.
If you are the manufacturers of Jenga and you have the official rules, feel free to fire them over and then we'll play those.
If you have any boxes of Jenga that you want the Hotpots to try out, that would be very.
The really massive ones, we like those ones.
We like them, yeah. We do.
So how do we find playing the 100 Club for the first time?
Nice, I enjoyed it.
Wonderful.
It was a place steeped in history. I found that just because the photos of famous people that have kind of played there, Eric Clapton, the Rolling Stones, Chuck Berry, and just being in that room, just 10% extra rock and roll juice just seeped into my bones.
Audience were phenomenal in London.
Very good audience.
A big shout out to Ray as well.
Ray on sound.
Looked after us.
Lovely Ray.
He did.
He was like a ray of light, but he didn't do the light.
Still not working. What we're saying, Bob? What we saying?
100 Club.
The 100 Club, just because they were, it's steeped in history. There were famous people all over the wall. The photographs of the legend that is Chuck Berry,
the Stones.
It just helped my performance, just knowing that type of soul and music. Legendary status had kind of been in that room, just helped. Wonderful place.
Well, I actually was playing the keyboard during one part of the gig. And I was
Well done. Well done.
I don't been paid for the week before. No, but I just felt little Richard's spirits beneath my feet, and then I realised that kicked me laughing over. But it was steeped in history. But as Bob said when we actually did it, just being in there made you feel like a rock and roll star. I mean, it was, to think of the names that had been in there: Eric Clapton, Little Richard, Sonia. All the stars. Christy Bear,
Duncan from Blue.
Duncan from Blue.
Pregnant Brothers.
Yeah. Dave Bowers.
Ray, the sound guy, said he had actually watched. He didn't say which gig, but watched a gig while doing the sound with Brian May. So I stood next to him in the sound booth.
In fact, Ray, the sound engineer, did tell us that it was his night off.
and he put himself on shift just to do our sound.
That's nice, isn't it? That's a nice thing.
He's a liar, right?
And you can tell him that.
No, I just have to say the sound was absolutely fantastic.
Phenomenal.
And they say you're only as good as your audience, and I was outstanding.
Right, so that's the first 2 dates.
Yeah, we've
done, but we've got more to come. And starting tonight,
Leeds Broodinell Social Club.
Tonight, so if you're anywhere in Yorkshire, get yourself down here tonight.
There's a couple of tickets left. Be a good night.
It will be a good night.
Saturday the 10th is Blackburn King George's Hall.
Sold out.
It's gone.
Sold
It's gone. You've missed it. You've missed your chance.
Will I be able to get in? Or?
You'll be all right. Put your hat on.
Put my name on.
Yeah.
Saturday the 17th, Nottingham.
Good
night.
That's already confirmed as our best-selling Nottingham show ever.
Yeah, there's going to be a few people in that.
Chalk it up.
A picture of you playing in the Nottingham Rescue Room popped up on my Facebook memories of the day. I mean, it's a lovely room.
It's lovely. I like it.
Lovely
Yeah.
room, Friday the 30th, Wigan Old Court. Sold out.
Sold out.
It's gone.
Get a ticket.
Yeah,
Get
gone.
a ticket.
Forget it.
So why not come to Preston instead?
Preston Guildhall.
Saturday the 1st.
Guildhall,
of
that's a big
December.
room, isn't it?
Just get on it. With it Wigan North Western. Get a train.
Just a couple of stops.
Up to
ahead of Wigan.
Preston.
If you can't get in Wigan, just come to Preston. Guildhall. Friday the 7th, McCartney Country, Liverpool.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know you were from Liverpool.
Yeah, no, I'm from Cheshire. I'm a main character now. Sorry, yeah, I'm from there. No working film Brock.
I do a better impression of you than you.
Yeah. I was saying this to Jimmy Corcoran and Ron Dixon. And Ron Dixon's nemesis was called Dick Ronson.
So Liverpool, hopefully those that couldn't make it last year will turn up this year.
Yeah.
Saturday the 8th of December, Manchester Academy 2.
Yes, get yourself down there for a massive Manchester party.
Huge show. That's usually the end of the tour.
It's usually,
but we've squeezed something extra in for you.
We had to. Apparently we had to.
We had to.
Had to. Demand. Unbelievable.
Saturday the 15th of December, Carlisle, the old fire station.
Boom.
We'll be there.
Long way from home, that.
What you didn't realise, Bob, have you not had the thing off Dickie? It's not Carlisle, there's a guy called Carl Isles and we're playing in his living room.
right.
It's like his Christmas do thing.
No dramas, lad, no dramas.
Do you know, being in the Hotpots, most of our gigs I remember due to what food we had at the gig. Carlisle last time, I remember having a curry, and I was thinking, tell you what, this pepper's not coming out. It was coming out. And I basically covered a curry just in the most pepper you've ever seen in your life.
Is that where we ate upstairs?
No, they served us in the room.
Yeah.
Served us in the
Is that
room.
what we're playing?
Yeah.
See, the thing is though, it's like a lot of people think that like the Hotpots, this band that turn up can't wait to play for the people, but they don't realise that we're only here for the food.
Yeah, it's all about the nosh.
Free food.
We're back on. I think we had a bit of a.
Are we on the Wi-Fi? Or
We are on the Wi-Fi.
Bit flaky. Bit
Volumes.
flaky.
Rubbish.
Thank you for bearing with us.
The thing is, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this fire station.
Free tickets.
Do you know where we've not played for a while?
Where's that, Kenny?
And we did play there recently. We've not played York for a while, have we?
No, we haven't.
And we used to always go and have those chicken fajitas, didn't we?
Oh, wow.
We've not had them for a while, have we?
Oh, no, they were
And that woman used to always say, jump more.
Yeah.
We always said,
It's
intermittent signal.
don't worry about it. It's all right.
So
He was talking about
we're still looking for questions.
Yeah.
Still looking for questions to offer the podcast. Martin Dootson says
Duto.
Remy Malik played Freddie in the Queen biopic, but who would play each of us in our own? Now this is an oft answered question, asked question, but obviously this gives us an opportunity to reframe and change our answers.
I would obviously like Tom Hardy to play me.
You'd like
But really, in reality, it's going to be the bloke who plays Paddy off Emmerdale.
Paddy from Emmerdale.
Yeah, that's classic.
Kenny, who
Kembo.
are you going for?
I'd like Johnny Depp, but obviously it's going to be Dave Myers from the Harry Bikers, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd like, and it will be Paul Danan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he's an underrated actor. I think given an opportunity and a couple of months in rehab, I think he could pull it together.
His agent thinks he's an underrated actor as well. I think for me it'd probably be Matt Damon doing the Billy McCartney, but in reality it'd probably be the guy who plays Tinhead from Brookside.
Yeah, not a bad shout.
Yeah. I mean, well, I would like, I would like someone like George Clooney to play me, but in reality, again, it's probably going to be Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Steve Buscemi.
which is really unfortunate. Yeah.
Good night, sweetheart.
Thanks very much.
I reckon Stupendous could do a good Ron Sealand.
I reckon he could. Maybe get Stupendous into
Yeah, I can do that. And of course, I'd go for David Walliams, of course.
Yeah,
Of course. Other questions. Ross McKay says, wish you guys had come back up to Scotland. Well,
I'd like that.
Oh, let's just say Ken Wes is looking at his Excel spreadsheet, his diary. I've given him a few options for next winter. So,
are there any good venues in Keith?
I beg your pardon.
Are there any good venues in Keith?
Keith, where's Keith?
Scotland.
In Scotland?
Yeah.
I don't know where Keith is. Oh, there we go.
It's up. It's kind of west of Aberdeen.
West of Aberdeen.
In fact, north-west of Aberdeen.
Quite the track, isn't it?
Welcome to the Hotpots Geography Show.
I want to get a Keith football shirt so I can do the Gadsby one. Gillette Soccer Saturday when they play Rangers and say, oh, one man's playing against Rangers. He's doing all right for one man.
Gareth Puckering says, can you tell Lacey Kent what to expect when we play the Welly in Hull next year? So how would you describe a Hotpot show to someone who's never been to see the Hotpots before?
Who did they ask us to describe it to?
Lacey Kent.
Oh, because somebody shouted that to me. Lacey Kent! It was my mum. Get out of bed, Lacey Kent! There's your breakfast. How would you describe it?
Well, it's a bit like that.
An ordeal. Yeah. It's an ordeal with laughter.
We never know what's going to happen though, do we? So you get all the hot pot classics with a few mixed in.
A few new ones,
a few new ones, and then whatever he says.
It's a non-stop party.
Do you remember when Cliff Richard played during the rain at Wimbledon and he did a bit of a sing?
Oh yeah.
It's nothing like that.
Yeah. I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Transport yourself back to being at school, and you're all sat there and you're bored, and it's like double science or something. You think this is rubbish.
You're not selling it.
And the teacher comes through the door with a TV with a video on it on a trolley. Right? That feeling you get to go, we're not going to do it. That bit of excitement, that for 2 hours.
And then puts Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that for 2 hours.
Do you know what?
Or the naked volleyball thing that
What's Raiders of the Lost? Ravers of the Lost. I remember when I was in science in school, the teacher brought the TV and the video, and a mate of mine had this new piece of technology, one of those watches that was a remote control, and the teacher puts the documentary on, and my mate just goes, beep, you just the teacher was like, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah.
But I think the thing we can guarantee is not just fun, but it's a bespoke evening. I think every time we play is a bespoke evening, and thanks to this gentleman right here, because Bernard Thrasher
anything can it will happen. Yeah.
Tony Morgan says, a pie in a barm cake, is it essential eat or a Wigan luxury? Is it part of your 5 a day?
It's a Wigan luxury, but go on, knock yourself out, have a go, it's good.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's for a steak pie, isn't it? If you're having a steak pie, they sell steak pies all over the place. If you've got a steak pie so once you start eating it, it falls to bits.
All the gravy comes out.
It's not solid like a pork pie with solid meat. It's drippy and things. So you need a barm to mop all that.
See, now the thing is though, controversial this, but I think 2 rounds of fresh white bread with butter and a pie on that, I think it's going to be better than
standard.
I
just think
any fresh white bread with butter on, like pot noodle, anything on that, you can have anything.
I've just realised now, for many years, I've really misunderstood the word luxury.
Hey, no, listen to this true story talking about things on barms. A lady who I work with, a Polish lady called Beata, right? We're talking about dinners and things, and I said, what about chip balm? You want a chip balm? She went, what are you going on about chip balm? You know, she doesn't like it. She doesn't do the accent. She's fucking yeah, she just talks in like her voice. I said, what do you mean never had chip balm? It's like, what is it? I was like, what is a chip balm? What are they eating in different countries if they're not having chip balms? And then I was like explaining the concept of putting chips on a balm. And her answer was, why would you do that?
It's dead nice.
Yeah. How
Bread, nice.
Butter,
nice. Chips, nice. Together, all together, taste sensation.
Why would you do that? Why would you do
tried
that?
it since then.
No.
You should buy one.
Natasha says, when can we get the Hotpots hoodie? Well, this one's over to me. All being well for Blackburn. It should be ready then. Fingers crossed. All being well. Bring your pennies.
Hot pot hoodies, that's a nice
Hot hoodies, that'd be nice.
Exciting.
Just in time for winter.
Yeah. And we've got a deal with every venue that we play. The aircon is going to be on. It's going to be cold. Shift those hoodies. Shift. Oh, a bit chilly in here. A bit chilly. 39 quid.
Louise says, when is she going to see us at the TT?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That'd be nice.
Fun, yeah.
Well, what you need to do, Louise, is you need to email and contact them and just say, for entertainment and for several people who like bikes, the Hotpots is the way to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Just bought myself a new helmet as well.
Yeah.
Give it
Show off your helmet.
Yeah, very nice.
I thought the TT was the tater tent. So I could take me oven so cool, we can just buy sponge in it.
Sounds quite nice.
It's not, but I'm going on track instead.
Any more questions?
Sarah B, we know and love Sarah B. Hi, kiddo.
Sarah B. Ailey.
How has Polka been going down at gigs?
It's a lively little number, isn't it?
I don't know because I can't remember because usually by that point in the set I'm a bit drunk.
what happens, it's a bit of a tricky tune as well, Polka, because it starts quite soft, starts to slowly get harder. It starts to really grow, and it just comes up behind you unexpectedly.
It's still one of the. We've played it a couple of times now, and I still outwardly chuckle when we play it because it's still a very, very, very funny song. And when we played London, it was obvious that people hadn't heard it before, and there was a row of people in front of us, all like belly laughing,
genuine laughter. Yeah. And with it being the Carry On Hot Potting tour, to have a little bit of innuendo in there.
It's a bit busy for me. I'm too busy kind of concentrating on not being rubbish at that point.
It is a busy beat, isn't it?
Yeah, I have quite a busy body at that point.
Busy body.
Nice, well done.
So I get a bit of a sweat on for that one. So I've not really put my head up as I'm to really know what's
have the
going on.
6%er after that.
Yeah.
And obviously, this is just for the people on the Facebook Live, but you could probably do a Bob watch. You'll find out when Bob's drunk because you find out the same time I do because he turns around and does this face. And he doesn't look me in the eye anymore. And he just goes, shut up.
It's true.
Brilliant.
It's like looking at your foot. It's like I'm looking at you, but I'm just like looking just a bit above you.
Yeah, it just looks
just
slightly
on your forehead.
Yeah, slightly. It's kind of just off.
What keys is it
like when it happens?
Is this in A, this?
They're all in A.
We were doing Skegness many years ago in Bernard.
Oh yeah.
Was saying, when's the key change in Chippy T? Obviously, because Chippy T is not one we play very often. But we once had a key change and Bob just turned on and just went. It's a bullseye!
It's what he did. Newcastle and Bob actually nearly died in Newcastle last year. There was a big gaping hole in the stage. And Bob he grabbed the one and he went, "I'm gonna die then!" And then he went, just carried on.
Have we had an accident? That was clearly your fault.
We love blooded Bob.
Yeah.
Phil Gordon says,
Wobbly Bob.
He'll be out tonight.
Gordo.
I need further clarification from this, Phil, so if you're still watching this you might be able to reply. But it says, any chance I can get an invite for me and the wife? But I don't know what, an invite to what?
To what?
I don't know. So Phil.
Here we go. Come along.
That's it. That's your invite.
That's a contract. That's a handshake.
I'd love to invite you, but I don't know what room me and Kenny are staying in.
Come round now. Come and join in with us.
Yes.
If you
Although-
give us a knock.
If anyone knows Elusive Studios in bold, it's free flapjacks for the next 2 hours. So get yourself ready. Free flapjacks, shaky Wi-Fi. Okay.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, Natasha on Twitter found something on a time hop from a Leeds gig from a couple of years back, which is something you still on stage, Bernie. You might remember this. Who need talent when you've got lager? So that might have to get an airing tonight.
And it's a fair point.
Yeah.
You know.
Was Leeds Shap? Well, that was this time last year. Was it Shap?
Yeah, it was Shap.
Was it?
Yeah.
Bernard! Yeah. I'm from Shap!
Emma Jones says, how much do you charge for weddings? Oh, I hate to break this to you. Don't do the weddings.
We only do the DJing. That's it. So I've got a
But
laptop.
I will marry someone for £1,000.
We can pass Stu's number along.
Yeah.
Stu Penders will do,
Stu
yeah.
Penders will do weddings. No
Yeah.
problem. No problem.
All he wants
No
is,
refunds, though.
He's got to have access to the buffet before.
Before it opens.
That's written into his contract.
He's on
And somewhere to tie up a dog.
strong medication.
Could someone hire him a suit?
But apart from that, he's a great guy.
If only one of us could do an impression of him, but that's not going to happen.
it's not gonna happen.
Jill Miller says, where can I buy another CD? My son has taken to singing the baking song, and we need to give him some new material. So if you go into Google and type Hotpots shop, and then you'll get a link to our website, and then there'll be a drop down.
Top answer too. Top answer.
Top
It is
answer.
top answer. If you Google Hotpots, just put Hotpots into Google. We're the top answer.
That's good, isn't it?
Just make sure you've got safe search on.
Yeah.
But having said that, if you came to one of the gigs, you could get an album and we'd sign it for you.
Oh,
At the
you
end of
see?
it.
See what he's doing? See what he's doing?
So you can get yourself a CD, you can have a night's entertainment, you can buy a hoodie for $64.99.
What size are the hoodies again?
Amazing.
That's a top answer, because if you go on Google and type Lancashire Hotpots CD, we'll sign it for you at the end of the gig. If you buy an album at our gig and you want to buy a hoodie, it's the first thing.
Right up there. Right up.
Now, obviously, this is the second version of the Facebook Live, and in the first version, there were some questions people's names I can't remember.
No.
Somebody asked when we're coming to Salford. That'll be sometime about June next year. Somebody also asked if we were booked yet for Kendall Call in 2019. No, we're not, but I can confirm that we are confirmed for this year's Bearded Theory.
Yeah,
Get in there. Get in there.
2013.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Yes.
We saw John Robb.
John Robb.
Yeah.
Subsequently, after that, we saw him again, and he didn't know where we were.
No.
Are we going to try and do lots of shows next year?
Trying to do lots of festivals. So if you want to see us at more festivals, Facebook message your favourite festival, sending them a link to one of our fantastic videos, preferably one where we're performing at a festival and there's thousands of people there. And you never know, we might get out there.
Yeah.
Bring a little light to your rainy afternoon at a festival, UK festival.
Yes. So that's about all the major questions I think that have been proffered. So we're going to do a few more links to a secret project.
Oh yeah, top
coming
secrets. Top secrets.
So
And then we're going to go to Leeds.
Then Leeds.
What are we going to do?
What are we doing about food?
That's what we're going to do.
Right, John says where in Salford? It's the Lowry, John.
Lowry.
So,
That's a City Downy one.
City Downy one.
Bring your kiddies if you've got kiddies.
Always a good night in the lounge.
Family friendly.
Always good.
Okay.
No effing and jeffing.
And Jill's saying about the CD for her little one. He's only 10.
That's
Jill,
massive.
Well, it is. Maybe the theatre tour in the summer is probably the best one for you. All seated, all ages, everyone's happy. That's professional business from Mr. Dickie Ticker.
Oh, what a pro! And from a one pro to many semi-pros. We'll see you later.
Okay. Stephanie, Preston is Saturday the 1st of December at the Guildhall. Right. See you later.
Ta-ra!
The Lancashire Hotpots Podcast.